uniforms have a bigger impact on students than we may think. So the question is, do you think that DECA students should be required to wear uniforms? I surveyed most of my classmates, and 100% of them said that they would not like to wear uniforms. They would like to express their individuality throughout their clothing. And a lot of schools have it because they want to remain traditional. 1 out of 5 schools are required to wear uniforms, and they either have a strict, if they don't wear uniforms, they either have a strict dress code or uniforms or both. This is a very debated topic, and according to greatschools.org, in March of 2017, the Supreme Court vacated a set-aside decision of the lower court upholding San Diego School's suspension for a student for wearing an anti-gay t-shirt. The school argued that the t-shirt was hateful and inflammatory. So basically what the schools are doing, they're trying to protect from seeing any hateful images that could be expressed throughout clothing. Another example is a student went to school with drugs on the t-shirt, basically somebody like smoking, and he got suspended for that, for explicit clothing. But there are positives to not having uniforms, such as kids won't be as focused on what other kids are
Pardon
wearing.
this interruption. Could all students who are attending the Synchrony Financial Job Shadow please report to the elevators at this time? Thank you.
That kids won't be like as focused on what other kids are wearing. They'll be more focused on their education. And according to procon.org, when all students are wearing the same outfit, they are less concerned about how they look and fit in with their peers. Thus, they can concentrate on their schoolwork. Another example is it can give the school a sense of pride and a sense like they can represent their school when they go out. But uniforms also have many negatives when it comes to wearing them. According to procon.org, students use their clothing to express their individuality, and clothing choices are crucial to self-expression. So that basically saying that it should be something that kids should be able to express themselves. And another example is letting students wear what they prefer. It boosts their self-esteem and their confidence levels when they come to school. It's something that they feel confident in, because wearing uniforms can make them feel not as confident. So I would like to open this discussion by asking a couple questions. So my question is, how do you guys feel about uniforms?
I feel like I don't like uniforms personally because like you're just wearing the same thing every day, and that's just so boring. You know, like sometimes I want to be comfortable, so I just put on some jogging pants. You can't do that if you got a uniform, so I don't like it.
Me personally, I like uniforms, and I feel like uniforms can sometimes be more effective for like less fortunate, because I mean they don't have to worry about finding different clothes every day, or they have one outfit that they could just wear to school every day, and not have to worry that they look different or worse than their peers. And me, I don't like uniforms. I like uniforms because you just throw it on. Like you don't gotta get dressed, find that match. You just put it on with some shoes and you dress for the day.
So y'all say basically that you like uniforms and you don't. So if you have to wear uniforms, do you think you would like express that by like getting piercings and tattoos and stuff like that?
I mean, I get piercings and tattoos without a uniform, so I mean, I'd probably wear a belt or something to try to make me look different, but not piercings and tattoos. Maybe some gym shoes and a hat, a coat, you know.
Yeah, I probably wear like jackets. You know, I just can't be, cause then you got an iron uniforms, and I cannot stand ironing. Because they get wrinkly, like you got an iron, that takes so much time in the morning. You know, you could miss your ride trying to iron a shirt. So that's why uniforms just should not be there, because they're orange, you know.
Do you think that wearing uniforms has an impact on your self-esteem?
I mean, it probably would if I was like, if I didn't have anything to wear, like say I just got in the house fire or something, and I didn't have no clothes because all my clothes got burnt, then I would probably feel like, oh my gosh, now I gotta get all new clothes. I gotta worry about what I'm gonna wear to school, how much it look like it costs, like what do my peers think. For uniforms, like then you just go buy your little khaki pants and a shirt, and then you be straight. Like then everybody else look the same, so it's not like a level of, oh, you dirty, you look dirty, like you dirty because you don't got on what I got on. So then it probably will help you like boost your self-esteem.
I feel like kids will get bullied if you got no uniforms or if you got a uniform. Like, if
If
your uniform pants got the same stain on it as same as Monday, and it's Friday, like obviously somebody gonna say something about like, ain't them the same pants? Like it don't matter if you dirty or not. Like somebody gonna talk about you, like regardless if you got on your regular clothes or your school clothes. So that's.
But I do feel like uniforms would be one less thing to get bullied about because besides like the stain on your pants, change your pants, but you can't grill me because I got on the same thing you got on. So like, you feel me? That's one less thing to get bullied about.
Like, my uniform got stolen.
Yeah, like you can't grill nobody over the same. That's stupid.
So I previously said in the speech that like you can get distracted based off what somebody else is wearing. Have you ever been distracted over that?
No, but I feel like our school has, because they telling us to put our shoulders up. Or tell you to put on a jacket over a cop top.
I never got distracted by nobody clothes unless you just wearing like some bull. Like I ain't never stopped doing some work because somebody had on like some cute Right.
stuff. I was like, yo, your shirt cute, go on my day.
Okay. Do you think it affects your learning environment?
No.
Clothes?
Yeah, like if somebody was to come in here like looking just all extra in the middle of a classroom.
I'll laugh
Yeah.
at them when I'm
Yeah,
still
because you
learning.
don't get talked about. Like if you wearing something like I can't stand people who don't wear underwear and they know they butt is nasty. Like you're gonna get talked about and that's really distracting and irritating. So like that dude disrupt class. But
I mean, me personally, I don't get distracted around nobody else wear. But like, if you like stunk or something, then that's gonna distract me. But that's hygiene, I'm not clothes.
I'm not gonna get distracted on tour.
Remember that one time that boy wore that whole seaweed outfit?
Yes.
I was distracted.
So that's all the questions that I had. Just thank you for answering my questions. And I came to the conclusion that it can prevent a lot of things, and it can also I came to the conclusion that it is still up for debate about if uniforms should be allowed in schools.